had I so sworn as you have done to this.
An abandoned storefront has been taken over by a traveling band of players. No, forsooth, it is Penticton Chamber Theatre in the early stages of rehearsing their upcoming production, A Toast to Shakespeare's Women.
But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate, for dainties all are Kates. And therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation.
Presented as a Shakespearean sampler, it's a collection of choice scenes from 10 plays, each featuring one of Shakespeare's female characters.
And so you get to see all various aspects of Shakespeare plays, and because they're just scenes, you're not watching the whole play. It's about educating people as well as ourselves. We're all learning about Shakespeare through this, and plus it's a very creative way to do it.
Come. Sit on me.
Shakespeare wrote such wonderful plays, and they've always been such strong characters, a lot of women characters when we think of Macbeth. But Lady Macbeth is a very strong character. Cleopatra, Antony and Cleopatra, though Antony's just as strong, but Cleopatra has a big part to play there too. So he knew his women.
I shall set thee in a shower of gold and hail rich pearls upon thee.
I find Shakespeare very hard to memorize, but he's a brilliant writer, just brilliant. There's so many side stories to Shakespeare, and the women in Shakespeare are built so powerful or pathetic at the same time. He can turn the most tragic scene into something funny in a second. It's brilliant.
With themes of history, romance, comedy, and tragedy, audiences will meet queens, princesses, and girls dressed as boys in characters who have endured for centuries.
Proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconsistent, full of tears.
Well, it's a really accessible way to view Shakespeare. If you've never seen a Shakespearean play before, and sometimes, 3.5 hours, they can be intimidating. But this is, like I was saying, it's just some choice bits. And even though the humor is hundreds of years old, it's still funny. Even though the tragedy has been around and part of English literature for ages, it's still really heart-wrenching. It's good stuff.
Lord Angelo, having affairs in heaven, intends you for his swift ambassador, while you shall be an everlasting lieger, and therefore with your best appointment make with speed tomorrow you set on.
Is there no remedy?
Penticton Chamber Theatre presents A Toast to Shakespeare's Women, Wednesday, April 25th at 7:30 p.m. at the Shatford Centre in Penticton, and Sunday, May the 6th at 2 o'clock p.m. at Penticton's Township 7 Winery. For this one, bring your lawn chairs. Admission to either performance is $10 cash at the door.